I said it's only money.
Oh, he ain't got it.
We done heard his time.
Welcome back to It Is What It Is. I'm Treasure Wilson, aka Stat Baby, along with your hosts Cam and Mace.
What's good, boy?
Hey, what's good?
What's the word?
Okay, so we're gonna get
Looking good, man.
Yeah.
Looking good, man. It's that Biggie Coogee and all that back. You didn't tell niggas you set that vibe off. You was there for all that.
I was there.
You was
They
there.
wasn't there. You wasn't there.
Yeah, hashtag pound key, you wasn't there,
you
man.
wasn't there.
Stat don't know what the fuck we talking about.
Yeah.
and don't. Guess you had to be there because I wasn't.
That still didn't see Paid in Full.
We'll get there. We
Or
will
Friday.
get there.
On Friday.
Okay. Anyways, we're gonna get right into it.
Yeah.
Past that, Kyrie Irving will be eligible to re-sign with the Mavs for a maximum of 5 years for $272 million. He's currently eligible to extend through June 30th, 2023 for up to 2 years, meaning he will be an unrestricted free agent starting in the summer. But we've seen Kyrie sitting courtside at a lot of Lakers games. Could you foresee him going to LA?
Before we answer
to
that,
it.
does Kyrie go to any other game but LA games?
Yo, he basically giving niggas a signal off the top, like, you know what I'm about to do, because does Kyrie even live in LA?
He might have a house.
But I'm saying, we never seen him like chilling in LA or none of that shit.
Yeah.
Then he giving LeBron the secret
handshakes.
all this crazy shit. So, what do you think? You think that he's gonna go to LA?
I think he's definitely he got a big choose me sign on his head.
Wow, this is how we setting it off, huh? This is how we setting it off. Choose me on his head? Yo, wow. Wow. My entertainment's turned so fast, man. Don't believe the hype. A big choose me on his
Just
side.
a year ago.
Yeah, but let's continue. But that was kind of, wow. Go ahead, I'll let you finish. I didn't mean to interrupt. Go ahead. This nigga's stupid, yo. I ain't even saying that. I ain't saying that. This is the magic shit right here.
Yeah.
But I will say is this, man. Kyrie Irving in the last few years has turned down $380 million in different contracts.
Yeah.
I think he don't give a fuck about the money. I think that he's rich enough to say, my lifestyle that I'm gonna live the rest of my life, I have enough money to live. I'm gonna go do what the fuck I wanna do and play for who I wanna play for. As far as him staying with the Mavericks, when he got there, don't get me wrong exactly, but I know they was in playoff contention.
Yeah.
And they end up finishing 11th, 12th, 13th, something like that, to where the Mavericks was tanking on purpose.
Yeah.
To where Mark Cuban and the rest of the Mavericks staff or organization got fined for tanking on purpose. I don't think that's gonna work out with him and Luka. I don't know why. I don't really know the problem.
You don't think they need another year?
Nah. We need to see in that little bit of time. But what Kyrie is thinking, and I remember him apologizing a couple years to LeBron, or I don't know if it was an apology, saying that he didn't necessarily see the vision and so on and so forth. I think that he went to scout out the Lakers, see what they're missing, and after that sweep, he said, I'm what you're missing.
Yeah.
Like if me, you, AD, because I'm going. You know, Kyrie and LeBron, a lot of people get it confused because they won one championship, but they went to 3 championships together. It's just Kyrie was hurt, Kevin Love was hurt.
Yeah.
They've been to 3 championships together, and I think he wants to try and capture that chemistry back. But I'm betting on, if I had to bet, I'm betting on Kyrie going to LA. I don't think he's staying in Dallas.
That's good. You think you would take Kyrie over Dame Dollar?
Damn, that's a good one. See, because you know why that's a good one? Because Kyrie is my favorite person to watch in the NBA play.
Yeah.
Like, if you're talking about entertainment, who you would like to see play more than anybody. I'm talking about LeBron. I'm talking about the Joker, Greek Freak, Joel Embiid, James Harden. Kyrie is my favorite entertaining basketball player to watch. Shoot off the left foot with the left hand and all this razzle-dazzle spin. He's my favorite person to watch. Dame Dollar, though, they call him Logo Lillard. So I don't know. That's a good question.
Logo Dame.
Yeah, so I'm not sure who I would take, but shit, that's a good one. That's a tough question. That's a great question. But I'll tell you what,
both of them probably want to go there.
They asked Damian Lillard, who would he rather watch, who's his favorite player to watch in the NBA? And he would say Kyrie Irving.
Yeah.
That's what he said. who would I take if I was the Lakers? If
Yeah.
I could get Damian Lillard, I don't know what his contract looks like if he's able to go there. I think I would have to go. That's a tough one, because you got people who've been to the championship together that you could put back together, but Damian Lillard, he's tough too, and he's never really had a chance, and he's rugged, and he's not no sucker. He's not one of them niggas.
He's looking for that moment.
Yeah, because you know why? He's been loyal to Portland so long.
Yeah.
He's been loyal, and it's to the point where now the fans is like, all right, fuck it, we know you're not a sucker, but go do something.
Right.
Yeah.
And I think that he's getting that in his mind. But they were talking about the Knicks with Lillard, but I don't know. That's a great question. I don't even know. I would definitely go with Kyrie, but if they got Lillard, I wouldn't be mad at either.
Yeah, if I had to choose, I'll go with Lillard with the Lakers.
All right.
Okay. So also, speaking of the Lakers, Draymond and LeBron have been hanging out a lot, even during the series. Do you think there's something going on there that we don't know about?
When you say going on, what do you mean going on? Something going on.
Do you think something's going on? Like, why are they hanging out so much? What's going on?
Oh, okay. I think it definitely after Warriors lost to the Lakers, it just seemed like they was hanging out, and that was just really weird. And then when he was on a podcast, he was going LeBron crazy. And then when he said the thing about the sweat, he wouldn't wash up.
He said
That was crazy.
He said, I just played against LeBron. I don't take a shower after the game. You don't wash off greatness like that.
That was crazy.
Hey, yo.
That was crazy.
I mean, not even for me and you. That's just, hey, yo,
that was a 2-game suspension right there.
Right. What I will say about this situation is this, that Draymond's my man, so that's my guy. But I ain't gonna lie, it does look a little fishy. Like, you know what I'm saying? Because y'all both signed to Clutch Sports.
Yeah.
A lot of whispering, a lot of you know, during the game.
They'd be in the middle of the game, he going like this.
Like they're not even on the same team.
You're not on the same, exactly.
Right. So I think it's kind of weird. I do think it's a conflict of interest because he's on Clutch Sports. They're in the Western Conference against each other. There's a lot of speculation if Draymond's going to stay in Golden State because of all the Jordan Poole shit, and his contract's expiring. And I know he wants a bigger deal, probably his last deal he get before he retired. But I don't know if Golden State's willing to give him the money that he wants because of they just paid Jordan Poole. They just paid.
You think that's why he's acting like that though? Because they're not giving him the money
he could have got it, but I think that's going to hinder his situation because of them paying Andrew Wiggins, Jordan Poole. Then whenever Steph shit come back around, you got to pay him. I don't know what's going to happen with Klay Thompson because he hasn't been playing good, but I think that organization is loyal to Draymond, loyal to Klay, loyal to Steph, and even loyal to Iguodala to a certain extent. Those 4 players, I think they're always going to take care of them, whether it's front office with Iguodala or either or, but they're going to get them for a bargain price. The question to me is, do Draymond want to be there?
Yeah.
Or is he going to be
Or is he in love with LeBron?
Yeah, like
that's really the question, because I think LeBron had put it in his head, like, is either no matter what team win, the trophy stay at Clutch Sports.
It's a victory for Clutch Sports.
Every year.
Every year.
It's a Clutch Sports thing.
You know what? This is what I will say about that. Last year when
that's genius on LeBron's side.
Yeah, listen, last year when Golden State won the championship and Draymond was on the float, Rich Paul was right next to him on the floor talking about, hey, let's go, y'all. So if Rich Paul is there, LeBron is there.
He trophy home.
Yeah, look, so when you see Rich Paul, like, I can sit there and say, look, and Rich Paul is brilliant at what he does, but there's no way LeBron is not involved in any of this. Like, same thing when AD got to the Lakers. That shit was all one scheme.
Yeah, it was like he's not gonna play. He's not answering his phone. Everything.
He's not playing in the fourth quarter no more. Like Rich Paul and them thinking conventional ways to get you out of your system. Yeah. Same thing with Ben Simmons. Niggas say, yo, go to practice with the phone in your pocket and let it fall out your pocket. And Doc Rivers gonna be pissed off. And then after that, say you having mental issues. Look. Them niggas got, and listen, they niggas. I like nigga shit. I do like nigga shit.
We're supporting it.
Yeah, we're supporting it. But right now, this is a big conflict of interest because what do you think that Steph Curry's saying when you see Draymond taking a picture for LeBron with a fan? Or you see Draymond with LeBron doing the AB dance, or you see Draymond and everybody hanging out in different times, you think Steph is calling Clay like, yo, what's up with this?
Yeah.
Why is
Poole is saying this is what I'm talking about.
Poole looking at them
like
this is the shit I'm talking about. And listen, I'm never going to accuse Draymond of not being 100% Golden State Warrior.
Well, what about Draymond saying he's not going to show up to the game to go watch LeBron's game?
What you mean? I didn't hear about that. What happened?
He said he would miss his game to go watch LeBron play when he was going to break the record.
What you mean? He didn't go to his own game?
He was trying not to go to the game. Steve Kerr had to tell him to go to the. You playing here?
Oh, I didn't even hear about that. Now that's wild. I didn't hear about that. But now listen. I'm gonna be honest with you.
I'm not making this up.
I'm not saying you are. Just
I'm like, that was crazy.
I didn't hear
Steve
about
Kerr
that.
had to check him.
That's crazy.
No, we have a game.
Yeah, he did. So he asked for attendance to skip his game to travel to LA to go see LeBron beat the league's all-time leading scorer. But he was denied permission because his head coach said that it would be best for him to remain with the team before their next matchup for the playoff spot.
No, see, I murder be exaggerating sometimes.
I'm telling you, I'm a purist, bro. I gotta tell you the truth, Cam. I gotta tell the truth.
This man want to skip his game to go see LeBron break the record?
Well, not skip the game. Like, they had a game the next, I think it was the next day.
So he didn't have a game that day, but he wanted to not
He
go.
still wanted to not be with his team.
All right, I thought you meant he wanted to totally just not go to a motherfucking
He probably
game.
was going to miss the game.
Yeah, okay. But listen, I still think that's wrong.
That's still crazy.
It's still crazy. It's crazy.
It's still crazy.
It's still crazy. Listen, I don't know what's going on.
I don't know how much you get a game, but I don't want to miss my money to go watch you break the record.
This is true, because you still going to get paid.
Yeah.
There's some clutch sports shit going on, man. You know when niggas might have offered them some stake in it. Like, we'll throw you 4% of the whole shit.
You know, whoever gets the trophy stay home. When I win you, it's more branding for you.
Yeah. What you say yesterday?
He said the more sponsors that I get, the more branding for you.
Yeah.
Look at it like that.
That's how they looking at it.
Yeah.
Listen, man. There's two things out of this conversation I'm going to say.
Yeah.
I don't like missing your game to go see LeBron win, and I don't like not taking a shower to wash off greatness. Dre on my man, I love him, but those two, I don't like that. I don't like that at all. I'm not just gonna wash off greatness. I see that on my own eyes. I'm gonna take a shower. I was like,
I never heard an IG model say that.
Yeah.
Draymond, you wildin'.
Yeah, man.
As y'all bring this up, I think about what was talked about previous episode when Draymond commented under Dennis Schroeder's post saying, like, go finish the job. Like, y'all are saying keep it under clutch. I mean, maybe it's all connected. Like, for real.
They in cahoots.
Yeah, that's what Murder said. He said, how you tell somebody to finish the job when you was
your
in the job? Yeah. So that's a good point, Stat.
Maybe
we need to do an investigation. It's one of those special investigations.
Journalists.
We need a private investigation.
Yeah, we need to send a journalist. We might need to send Stat and out to the West Coast to see what's going on in the off season.
Yeah.
Right. And then just last little tidbit before we move on, he does have a player option for $27.6 million ahead of the 2023 to 2024 season. If he chooses to opt out of that last year, he will become an unrestricted free agent. So
look, let's touch on that. Now we'll see what's real. This is what we see. So this year coming up, he has $27 million and some change to get. He got opt out. Now if he opt out, let's say he opt out.
It's a clutch sport thing.
No, let's say he opt out to $27 million and take $14 million to be with the Lakers. I'm not fucking with niggas. I'm not saying he's gonna do that, but then, cause I like Draymond, we got mutual friends. My man Mills out there, and the Bay Mills with us. But don't do that, cause it's gonna look like one big conspiracy, man. I'm on your team until further notice.
Maybe that's what LeBron meant when he said, "I got other things to think about."
Yeah, but look, listen, like, cause you know, when you like LeBron, you could gaff when he's like, take the 14, we'll make it up Space Jams 3.
Space Jams 3.
We got you.
When I get the movie, who do you think is going to be the villain?
Right, we got $12 million for that. That covers the gap. Pause.
That was crazy.
It wasn't crazy. They opened the statement.
Cover the gap.
The opening statement was crazy. Girls got gaps. I don't know what you're talking about.
Okay,
Now you
we're gonna be professional.
Yeah,
we're gonna be professional.
Nah, man, go ahead, but you gotta figure out what
Look
happened.
at stats.
You reaching.
Hey, man.
You reaching. You reaching, baby. He reaching, baby.
All I gotta say is we're on to something. Y'all heard it here
Yeah,
first. Let us
right.
know what you think in the
Yeah.
comments. For real, for real.
Private investigator
Yeah.
on Draymond.
Yeah, but we'll be right back.
She called this thing about toxic. 4 years and counting. Got you feeling like an option. Maybe I'm my own problem, babe. She tired of hearing I don't know. What's stubborn in me won't fall. Dealing with this thing called trust. But she really thinking about it. Wanna be free. Why am I in this woman wanna be free? Hell, I don't wanna see her walk away. I wish somebody told me the rules. Disagreements let her win, and it's cool. Even when I'm right, this ain't about you.
Welcome back. Okay, so we've got to see a lot about how the Miami Heat plays. How would you describe Miami right now as a team?
I think Jimmy Butler is willing them to win. Not saying that Miami isn't good. Duncan is great. Tyler Hero's not even playing, but this is basically Jimmy Butler saying, look, I'm going to beat whoever I got to beat to get to the championship. Pause. They already finished off Milwaukee, and I think he just has the will to win. I just think he does. But I like the Heat because Jimmy Butler's there. It's no Jimmy Butler. We're not even talking about the Miami.
Yeah.
Right.
We don't know about Duncan. Bam is cool. Not saying he is good, but he's not leading nobody to no Eastern Conference Finals. You might not even make the playoffs without Jimmy Butler. So it's really PB and J. That's what I call my man Jimmy Butler. Sin City don't like that. My man PB and J is nice.
New hotness.
Shit
got tight.
You man talking about Jimmy the New Hotness. Listen, man. So I think Miami's going to go as much as Jimmy Butler takes them. But what you have to realize, too, you got Pat Riley there, brilliant basketball mind, champion as a player, champion as a coach, champion as a GM. And, you know, he wills his team also, this organization to win. So he's under a great organization, but they don't go anywhere without Jimmy Butler.
Yeah, Jimmy Butler is the example of what we're talking about as a throwback player. He's making sure the team goes. He's not leaving it up to anybody else. There's no excuses. It's not my hand hurt, my ribs, none of that. Is you give me the ball and I will figure out a way to beat the other team. It's the ultimate competitor.
Right.
Is what you want to see in everybody that's on your team. And when you got a leader that's playing like that, it becomes extremely easy for everybody else to chip in because you have a living example right in front of you.
Right, and then also, let's not forget, so I know we talk about Jimmy Butler a lot, but they do have some decent pieces, but they're a little older. You got Kevin Love. You got Kyle Lowry as well. And those are two champions.
Yeah.
They both won championships, so they have championship experience as well. And like I said, and also Udonis Haslem as well.
Yeah.
You know, he's on the bench, but he
And
brings
Jimmy Butler probably get tired of hearing about Lowry's chip and Haslam chip.
Yeah,
He's like, you
exactly.
gotta do this if you want to be a champion.
You know, tell you what to do.
You want to be a champion. This is what champions do.
Yeah, but I think he listens to that because I think you could tell by the way he plays, he wants to win a championship.
Mm-hmm.
Good points. But we can't talk about Jimmy Butler and not touch on the coach. So do you guys believe Eric Spoelstra is the best coach in the NBA? That's been a debate a lot recently. So I want to know y'all's opinions.
Yeah, over the years, there's been a lot of coaches who were supposed to be super nice. I remember the guy from Boston. Yeah. He was supposed to be a super genius. But
Brad Stevens.
Yeah.
He's the GM now in Boston.
Yes, Spoelstra has shown it year after year. He's just remarkable to think about how he came from, the tapes and all of that to be where he is. And consistently, what makes him a good coach is he could get the players to play for him. and to play out of bad situations. That's when you know you're a great coach. It's not just when the team is winning. It's when we're down. Will the team play for you as the real ultimate coach?
Also, before I talk about the coach, I also want to say about the Miami, because I forgot, fucking Victor Oladipo got hurt.
Yeah.
So you got Tyler
Oh,
Hero
yeah, they got-
and they still where they at is
They're
amazing.
still
Yeah.
up.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Back to Spoelstra, I think he probably is the best coach because we always talk about Doc Rivers, right? One championship.
X and O's,
Yeah,
yeah.
exactly. I always got Pop there too, but Pop had great players. We always talk about who else is a good coach. We started giving, like you said, Brad Stevens credit. Then even last year, the coach that was coaching Boston, that got into the little fear and all that crazy.
Yeah.
Right, I ain't going to try and pronounce this shit. The nigga was
Yeah.
boning the bitch up in the
Yeah.
in the office and shit. You know what I'm saying? Who cheated on my baby, Nia Long, man. Cheated on my baby. You shouldn't have did that, baby. Still here if you need comfort, you know what I mean? But I think over the years he's proven, but I think he has a cheat code.
Yeah.
I think when things aren't going right, you
Yeah.
can go upstairs and talk to Pat Riley
Oh,
and
yeah,
say,
he-
what do I need to
Yeah.
do? So you got the cheat code. Now, mind you, he's handpicked by Pat Riley. You got Pat Riley. What was he doing before he became a coach? You don't know, because I wasn't even born. He was a film guy.
He got the cheat
He
code.
do. Pat Riley was a film guy.
So why they work for Derek Fisher? He had Phil Jackson.
Pat Riley may be better than Phil Jackson. You got to realize Phil Jackson championships come with Michael Jordan and Kobe Bryant. Outside of that, when he went to the Knicks, he quit. He did the Magic Johnson. Nigga said, yo, he drafted Porzingis and said, man,
Yeah.
I'm only going to show up for home games.
Yeah, that's
And so-
true.
So when you're playing with, look who he's playing with. We just last episode,
Yeah.
the number 1 and number 2
Yeah, players of all time.
So I give Phil Jackson a lot of credit for winning, but you're playing with the two best, arguably players of all time. Eric Spoelstra is great, but if you having problems, you have nobody else to go to for advice. And if Pat Riley sees shit not going, I say, come here, let me talk to you for a minute.
Yeah. Pat Riley gonna talk to you.
Yeah, Pat Riley.
Pat Riley call you game 4
Exactly.
before you go to sleep.
Yeah, exactly.
You know, I'm not liking what you guys are doing now.
Yeah, and I'm gonna send something over, and this is how I
Yeah.
think we're gonna do it. You know, you got a lot of coaches. We was talking about the Suns most recently, like either the coach for Milwaukee coached them, who just got fired, or you got Doc Rivers. And it's like these guys keep getting jobs and decent jobs too, because you walk into a situation with Booker, KD, Chris Paul, and now you just lost. So Doc Rivers been coaching about 20 years and have one championship.
And that would be interesting if Doc Rivers goes to the Suns, because remember him and Chris Paul fell out at the Clippers.
Right. You know
So
what I'm saying?
he might be the way. If they get Doc Rivers, then Chris Paul is out of there.
There's a lot of scenarios that
Yes.
may go with that. I'm sorry they didn't give my man Mark Jackson a shot out here, man.
Mark might end up in Milwaukee or something.
I don't know, man. Mark been trying to coach for a while, and I think he got a great spot doing what he does, announcing. But I had an argument with Sin again, because Sin was saying Mark want to coach, and I'm like, why would he want to go to a bad team? And he has a great job announcing the finals, ESPN. He gets paid good probably. And then he went on Club Shay Shay and said, I don't know why niggas ain't called me because I want to coach. And I'm like, oh shit, Mark do want to coach. He said it's beyond me.
Mark do want to coach. You
Yeah,
can
I
tell.
just thought he didn't want to coach. I thought he had a great job. So
He wanted the right coaching job.
Yeah,
He
they
don't want
go into
to
no
be
bullshit
losing.
no bullshit situation. Answer your question though, is Eric Spoelstra the best coach in the NBA right now? I say he's the most consistent. I say, from the time he got there to now, he's consistently in the playoffs, won championships, even though he had LeBron, D Wade, and Bosh. He's pretty good. He also got to the finals in the bubble as well with his Jimmy Butler too. I like Spoelstra. I will have to do a little more due diligence to see what's going on, but if I had to pick, he's definitely top 3 right now.
Yeah, it's either him or the guy from Denver, actually.
Right.
Okay, so also speaking of the Heat, granted I know he's injured.
Not to cut you off real
yeah,
quick, what you think about my nigga in Sacramento who just left Golden State? He got Coach of the Year, Mike Brown.
Oh, yeah, then top 3.
Yeah, but listen,
Top three.
Mike Brown
did a great job.
Great fucking job.
The win, to get that team to win with the people he had is great.
Right. So I won't throw Mike Brown in there, but I don't want to put him as best coaches because I think he got best coach this year and he deserved coach of the year, but he has to do it as long as Spoelstra's been doing it because Mike Brown was in Cleveland with LeBron. Then he went to the Lakers and got fired the first 3, 4, 5 games.
Yeah.
Then he was a great assistant in Golden State, and he proved himself this year. So we see him.
He left there with the blueprint.
Right, that's what happened, and we'll see if he can continue his success in Sacramento.
Okay. Well, also on the topic of the Heat, I was saying I know Tyler Herro's injured, but what do you think is up with him, and do you think the Heat really needs him?
I'll tell you one thing, if they win or at least get to the championship this year, it's something to reevaluate, but I don't think they're going to win the championship. So if you don't win the championship, you're always going to say if Tyler was here, we could have did it.
Right.
We could have did it if
so
Tyler
then
was here.
he's not in a rush to come back.
Right, but he just got a new contract. He's not going nowhere. Nobody going to want to pick that contract up. So whether they need him or not, they're going to keep him.
Okay, good answers. Okay, so also on the topic of NBA, we got to talk about John Morant, but this time it's not about John Morant. It's about the exotic dancers that he was messing with. They claim that they want an apology. The dancer said, quote, "He's clearly begging for attention and trying to be a baller. He should be banned from all clubs and get his NBA career taken away, given our country's current circumstances on gun violence." What are your thoughts?
Who said that?
One of the exotic dancers.
Cam gotta go first.
You want me to go? All right, listen, I heard about kicking the dog when he's down, but y'all bitches bugging. Listen, if Pooh Shiesty was in there with the pistol and stuck it on your face, you be hyping all type of shit. If Dirk came there and smacked you with the pistol, you fall on the floor and do a motherfucking backflip and love it as long as he threw the money on you. Now because nigga John Morant going through a little something, y'all see it's all NBA and it's gun controller. A nigga got a pistol in a strip club every fucking night. It's a nigga in there with a pistol and they turn y'all bitches on. Y'all get excited. Y'all get excited when y'all see the pistol. Nigga drink a bottle, show you the pistol, throw the ones, you go home or you slide with that nigga. Now you want to kick John Morant when he down. That's fucked up. That's fucked up because if Pooh Shiesty came in there with that pistol, you would have loved it. Let Lil Durk pull out a pistol on you. Durk real. Durk the realest in the game. That's the real nigga. Now, Adam Silver and the rest of the NBA, they got a right to do that. Y'all dancers see guns every night. Cut the shit. That's my opinion.
Yo, so what they trying to sue Ja? They trying to petty strong arm
I
him?
don't know. They just said that his NBA career should be taken from him. So I don't know
Because
what
they
they're
say
expecting
he
to
waved
get.
the gun in front of them. It's guns in the strip club every night, bro. It's mad guns. Everybody night, yo, it's wild guns in the strip club, man. I don't want to hear it. Unless you in Hustlers, it's a pistol in there, man. It's a pistol in every strip club, bro.
They trying to sue Ja.
Man, listen.
They trying to set him
We
up to sue him.
Listen, man, I got a little older, so I ain't been in strip clubs. I bring the strippers to me. I was just talking about nigga Jeezy and Bubba and them. I used to go take one nigga outside with 2 AKs talking about killer, you good? I don't want to be nowhere with 2 AKs. There's guns everywhere in the strip club. Strip clubs come with guns. So y'all gotta cut this shit out. I know Ja down, but y'all ain't gotta kick a nigga when he's down. That's fucked up. That's fucked up. Cause let every one of these niggas, let it be my nigga from Broward County. What's my nigga name, Jeezy? Up there in Broward, the nice name. Broward, the nigga, the hottest nigga up there.
Kodak?
Yeah, Kodak. They like Kodak come with the motherfucking pistol in the club. They gonna be, should have been superstars. You crazy, Kodak.
That's not safe for you.
It's like the pussy little bitch. Yes. See? Soon as the music come on, the gun don't even matter. It's all this shit. I think they trying to kick a nigga when he down. I'm not supporting the strippers on this particular situation. And listen, I like dancers. I'm not dissing y'all. I'm just saying I think y'all picking on John Morant. You see, we have dancers here on this halftime show. I love the dancers. I love the strippers. We support y'all. But that's fucked up. Y'all want an apology? Like, what you mean apology? Because he had a gun out? Y'all wild.
Where do they send their apology?
Yeah, and then when you get the apology, what happens? Like, okay.
That's the lawsuit. I'm telling you, they setting up the lawsuit.
Oh, so they're going to say now when they see a gun, they're panicked and they can't.
Yeah. He wasn't the only one traumatized by this.
There you go, yeah.
So once you get the physical written apology, then you can go get your lawyer.
Because he's admitted it.
Yeah, he's admitted it.
Yeah, nah. I ain't
Good
with
try, good try.
Yeah, I
If
wasn't
it
with
wasn't for Is What It Is, you have a bag.
There you go.
Well, honestly, well said. Let us know your thoughts. We'll be right back.
Pink horsepower.
She called this thing about toxic.
What's happening, baby? Baby, what's happening?
Why you walking like that?
That's how I walk.
And then like you come on breathing on me like that.
I fucking breathe to live.
And like you used to be dark skinned and now you act like hella light skinned.
Are you fucking blind? I'm dark skinned. What the fuck?
And then like look at your beard.
What the fuck is
Your
wrong with
beard
my
looks
beard?
stupid.
What the fuck are you talking about?
No, I don't even like it. The way you breathe in all of that.
Has this ever happened to you? Your girl seems to be mad, angry, upset. She's frustrated. It's only one way to handle that. Pink horsepower.
But your breath is really refreshing.
No.
I'm just trying to give you a massage. Plus, have I told you how good your beard looks lately? It looks so good.
No.
PHP. It works every time.
Wait, where you going?
Welcome back. So as we know, Victor Wembanyama has been making headlines, and many people see him going #1 overall.
Spurs my team. That's why I cut you up again.
No, you're good because the Spurs have the first pick in the NBA draft.
Niggas mad
Do you
at me.
think he would be a good fit?
Shit,
There's nobody to be on the team with
I'm
yet.
about to say, I'm a Spurs fan. I don't even think I can name a player from last year. They took Murray, or Atlanta got Murray. It got to be a great pick for us. I would just say he need to bulk up. I see some footage of him. He was getting bullied. Now he's a super duper talent. He could dribble, he could shoot, could play inside, but he's super skinny. What they would have to do is keep him at 7'4" Durant type situation on the wing, because if you try and put him down low, pause. People like the Joker is going to eat him up. Pause. Joker.
That was a lot.
That was a lot.
Just
I'm mad
back
at
to
myself
back.
actually about it. I'm actually pissed about it. But the Joker's going to kill somebody like him. Greek Freak, Embiid. I'm thinking about people that's tall. He would definitely have to be a Kevin Durant situation, play at 3, 4 if necessary.
They're definitely gonna have to put him at the 3.
Yeah, because the footage that I seen, he was getting bullied. But am I excited that the Spurs are getting him? Absolutely.
Yeah.
Okay. And then, well, do you have something to add on that? Or?
I definitely would want him at the 3, because if he start playing the 4 and the 5, he potentially could be a Sam Bowie, and we wouldn't want that.
Okay. And that's also what I was going to touch on. Are you guys nervous about his injuries? Because, I mean, so Victor is 7'2", 230 pounds, but there was a similar top pick, Chet Holmgren, and he got injured and couldn't play for the whole year. So we don't want that happening, but like, what are your thoughts about that? And do you think he could persevere? Even if he bulks up, do you think that'll be enough? What do we think?
Well, listen, they protected Chet because that was their first pick in their investment. Now, look at this year coming up. He comes back with Shai.
Yeah.
Shai is first team all
That's
NBA.
gonna be crazy.
That is going to be crazy.
And the 7-foot point guard.
Right. People better watch out for OKC this year coming up. We got to be careful of injury with anybody you get. Look, we seen Zion play maybe 39 games in 4 years. I'm exaggerating, but realistically, his 4 years in the NBA, I don't think even total up to a full season. So anybody, it's a risk of injury, but he's young, and if you're gonna be scared of injury, then don't play the game. It's part of the game. But I know they don't. The thing about this dope is that when you're a rookie, you don't have to pay that much because it's a cap on rookie contracts. So you could get a feel of how much you should pay him long run, if he's gonna be good, if he's gonna be hurt. Should we keep him? Should we trade him? A bunch of different things. Like, for instance, Golden State, that year they didn't take Melo Ball.
Yeah.
They took Wiseman. Terrible pick. Now he's in Detroit.
Yeah.
So, you weigh out your options. Could he get hurt? Absolutely, but anybody could get hurt.
Okay.
Yeah, I know this is going to sound crazy, so I'm letting you know that from the beginning. But I think all the big men need to take ballet classes. I don't remember Shaq getting hurt as much as they do. I don't remember Olajuwon getting hurt as much as they do. It's something about their feet and hand and eye coordinations that's kind of off, that you only get that from ballet and dance classes.
And also, listen, great point, because Karl Malone, that's one stat I always bring up, missed 6 games at 18 seasons.
Yeah.
That's crazy.
And when you tell that to a basketball player, they look at you like, why would I take ballet? But I remember when we was in college, they made all the big men take ballet, and they kept a lot of people from getting hurt.
Right, and that's good. It helps with that coordination.
Yeah.
Okay, so it has been reported that point guard James Harden will decline his player option and enter free agency. There are a lot of rumors that the Houston Rockets want James Harden back. Is this a good idea?
Yo, he opted out?
Yeah.
I thought it was...
The wings.
Yo, James.
The wings is calling him.
James said, fuck this.
The wings.
James loved Houston. He kept his crib, all that shit. Listen, James, I ain't even mad at James. James said, look, I tried to go to Brooklyn. Kyrie get hurt. KD get hurt. I do my own thing. Shit ain't working out. I get up. You know what? I'm going back with my GM, Daryl Morey, over in Philly. That shit ain't working out. I get this nigga the MVP. We can't get past these niggas. Do I see us beating Boston next year or whoever next year? I don't see it. I guess a championship not in my future, so I'm going to go where I'm happy at.
Where he's going to get 40.
Yeah.
He said he want basketball freedom.
Yeah, so look, go get 40, the baddest strippers in the country, and the taxes are good. I'm not mad at him about that. James, go back to Houston, because I don't think you're going to get no chip. Y'all had it Game 6, man. Game 6 against Boston. Y'all had it, let it slip away, lose the series. And I feel him, look, that man turned down $103 million in 2 years in Houston to try and chase a championship. It didn't work out. And then when the championship, he's like, I'm going back home.
Yeah,
I'm comfortable at.
But the crazy part is he forced his way out of there.
Yeah, he did. But
he stopped working out for like a couple months.
He came in chubby paws and still scoring 40.
Yeah.
But my thing is this: the reason why I will give James Harden the credit, it's hard to turn down $103 million for 2 years.
Yeah.
So that means you really, really wanted to win. Left where you've been at for 7, 8, 9 years to chase a championship and lose $100 million for 2 years. He wanted to win, and he thinks like I gave it a window. I had a window with it. The window's gone. I'm going back to Houston. That's my opinion.
Now, what if he goes? What if it's been some rumors that he might go to the Suns?
I don't think he likes Chris Paul. If he goes to the Sun, Chris Paul is out.
Yeah, that's what it would be petty.
Yeah, it would be wild petty.
I come there and you gotta leave.
Yeah, exactly.
And Doc over here.
I don't know if he like Doc though. You know, they asked him at the end. They're like, this shit is all confused. There's gonna be a lot of moves in the offseason because they asked him at the end of when they lost to Boston, how was him and Doc relationship throughout the year? And he was like, we're okay. Didn't say nothing else.
So how do you think that team would be against Denver?
I think
with Harden, KD, and Booker. You think they could beat them?
They still are not deep on the bench.
Yeah.
You know, they gotta get look, we talked about it earlier. Reggie Jackson and DeAndre Jordan is not playing. And that Bruce Brown nigga is nice.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? Even the white kid, I can't think of his name, look like Russian, he comes off the bench. Denver has a complete team. They play 8
Denver plays the way you're supposed to play.
Right. They play 8 people, but they got a legitimate 10, 11 people that they could play. I don't know if that 3 does it because there's too much cohesiveness, there's too much chemistry with Denver. This is not an overnight process. A lot of people, like when the beginning of the season, when I would say, my 3 teams in the West was Golden State, Memphis, and Denver. And when I was saying Denver, people couldn't understand. I said, Jamal Murray been out for 2 years.
Yeah.
Michael Porter Jr. is back healthy. Joker won 2 back-to-back MVPs.
Yeah.
This is their talent. But I still was putting Memphis in it because Memphis was looking good last year.
Yeah.
But I don't think it's a team that's been around each other as long as Denver and has the chemistry that they got, including Boston.
Yeah, their team was built through hardship. That's what makes them better than most other teams. Because when you look at, the injuries to Murray, they stuck it out. Then you look at who else? That Michael Porter when he messed up his back and he recovered. So they got all of this history of overcoming together. It's hard to beat that kind of team.
Two key components in Jeff Green and Aaron Gordon.
Yeah.
I don't know the GM's name over there, but he did a great job bringing those two in as well.
Yeah.
And Caldwell Pope.
Yeah. All people that want to work.
Right.
No work. Divas.
There you go. Exactly.
All people who want to work.
Blue collar shit.
Yeah.
Right.
Okay. Well, also touching on Denver, an interesting, fun little fact. So Jokic has laced up his wedding ring on his sneakers every game this season. I mean, obviously we know he's good, but do you think that was a little lucky charm, or why do you think he did that?
Man, listen, I think, first of all, when you're not from this country, I'm not saying it's a tradition or what goes on. A lot of things are different. When you go to different places, you don't have to wear a wedding ring, or, our floor is 13 for bad luck. If you're from China, 4th floor is bad luck.
Yeah.
I don't think none of that has nothing to do with what we talking about. I think wifey said, let bitches know that you're married. Because I see a little too many groupies starting to be up on you a little bit. Let them know you got a brand new baby, and let them know that you're married.
Yeah, even when you're taking the ball out and they're on the side giving you the eyes, point to your sneakers, nigga.
Because as soon as the game was over, I seen him go to his sneaker, but I didn't know. I thought he hurt his ankle. I seen he went right down through shit on. I'm like, oh, that's what's going on. Because I seen a meme actually, it was funny enough, yesterday, where they showed Joker have his wedding ring on his sneaker. Yeah. And a girl said, this man got his wedding ring on his sneaker. Meanwhile, I can't even get a text back. So females love shit like that. Females love it. You know what I'm saying? Look at Wiggy back there talking about that. She basically almost won't cry because
that's
nigga,
cute.
See, look, that's
cute.
Because they say, yeah, niggas know. I'm in the building. So I think it's dope. Whatever works. Me and Murder super duper superstitious. Like I'm superstitious. I think he got me by a little, but I'm some extra superstitious nigga. It's like I give an example, and this is a real story. This is a real story. This and Murder this is like some real shit. I'm from 140th and Lenox Avenue. I get out my car 140th and Lenox Avenue, maybe. I get out my car 138th and Lenox Avenue. I'm never getting out my car on 139th Street and Lenox Avenue ever in my life because 4 niggas got killed in like 100-foot radius. 4 niggas, like 100-foot radius is nothing in the world that can make me get out my car or walk on that block ever again in my life.
Yeah, I don't go to McDonald's because of that.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. You talk about the McDonald's up the block. Like, it's nothing that can make me get out on that one particular block because I'm that superstitious that 4 people died in like a 50-foot radius. Nah, I'm good. So maybe that's good luck for the Joker.
Yeah. Okay, well, I feel like as he should, he better let these girls know. That's very cute. But with that, we'll be right back.
She called this thing about toxic. 4 years and counting. Got you feeling like an option. Maybe I'm my own problem, babe. She tired of hearing I don't know. My stubborn in me won't fall. Dealing with this thing called trust. But she really thinking about it, wanna be free.
Welcome back. Okay, so DeAndre Hopkins lists his top 5 QBs: Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, Patrick Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, and Justin Herbert. But he left out Dak Prescott. Do you agree with this list?
Read the list one more time.
Mm-hmm.
Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, Pat Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Justin Herbert.
Is that team quarterbacks he want to play with, or is that just his top 5 quarterbacks?
That would be his destination, but also his top 5. That's what he was saying. His top 5.
Who don't want to play with them niggas? Who wouldn't want to play with everybody he just named? And everybody he just named is better than Dak Prescott. Like, that shouldn't even be really news. Like
that shouldn't be news at all. There's nobody up there that he's better than.
Yeah, like, Yeah, like.
Where did you come up with this question?
Nah, I seen it.
A lot of people are like talking about it. Yeah.
I seen the shit earlier. They was talking about it, but it was like I was walking past the kitchen. And I'm like, I ain't even paying that shit no mind. Like, what the fuck? Like Dak, and including Justin Herbert. I would not take Dak Prescott over nobody on this list. So
Dak, wow.
Yeah. Hopkins is right. Look, if I would want to play with somebody, I want to play Michael Jordan and Joe Montana and all the fucking greats too, because those are all the great quarterbacks right now. Maybe leaving out a few, but I would want to play with
everybody. You didn't say Joe Burrow. I'm just looking through. So.
Yeah, but listen, name the list one more time.
Josh Allen, Jalen Hurts, Pat Mahomes, Lamar Jackson, Justin Herbert. I would say Joe Burrow over Justin Herbert. But
I mean, listen, just Joe Burrow. You could. That's argumentative between Joe Burrow.
You could
swap them two out. I'm not mad at that either, but. You know, he may not want to go to Cincinnati. He's cold.
Yeah, he don't want to live there.
That's fair.
Yeah.
All good locations. Okay, so before we head out, everyone wants to follow up on the last shot you took in the game with Mace.
My thing is this. Look, man, I just don't want to talk about it no more. I got to hear this 4 times a year. And I think that we're mad successful to this day. I think, look, if we would have made it to the NBA or overseas or whatever, we would have been done 15 years ago. We would have done 12 years ago minimum. My career been over. Right now, we still getting mad money, murder. You want to?
No, they asking me the question. They bringing me PTSD with it. I forgot about it.
Man, well, let me say it publicly.
Till we sat in the garden. I ain't gonna lie. When we sat in the garden, it went through my mind. This nigga didn't pass me.
Listen,
I ain't gonna lie. It didn't go through my mind. I was just sitting there like, yo, this nigga.
If you look at the play, the nigga bumped me like he ain't know me at the end of the play.
No, I was sitting there and the nigga was like, yo. You know a Harlem nigga, this way killer ain't nigga that was trying to walk around with us.
Yeah, man, listen.
Nigga said, yo.
Let me tell you right now.
Killer ain't pass you the ball right
I want to say it publicly. I'm sorry, but I'm not sorry because this nigga turned into a great businessman, a multi-millionaire, rap superstar, great husband, a great pastor. So I think your life went perfect without that motherfucking shot. And you made millions all in the process of doing all that. So sorry, not sorry. And I'm not talking about this shit no more. And what I do want to say, because I know you about to wrap up, I'm not talking about that. I want to say RIP to Jim Brown. As much as you've done for the game and outside of sports, how you move black people forward, I just want to say a big RIP to Jim Brown. And we love you and appreciate everything you've done for the black community as an activist and philanthropist.
Yes, and kudos to that. With that, thank you for tuning into this episode. Stay tuned for the next, and it is what it is.
It is what it is.
What you want, nigga? Everything, nigga, super size. 2 Big Macs. Like when they doing them 2 for $5.